Hi, my name is Trevi.
And I'm Kate.
And welcome back to our podcast called 6 Feet Above. I'm feeling oddly
horrible.
No,
we're good. We're good.
No, we are good. And even when we do come in here feeling a certain way, we also leave another certain way.
And that's literally while I was driving over here, I was like, I'm in a bad mood, but I know I'm going to feel good by the end of this.
100%.
And thank goodness you look like you literally are in Devil Wears Prada as one of the mean girls working in the fashion scene. And that's the highest compliment because they were bad bitches.
I recently, over the past year, had people tell me that I look like young Meryl Streep. Have you ever seen a picture of young Meryl Streep?
Yes. Yeah, she is.
So I'm like really trying to step into that tea. Like, kind of tea, no?
Oh, yeah, you do. She's so pretty.
Like kind of tea?
Wow. You do have that like old Hollywood vibe.
You really do have that like Irish
jig.
The way we've said Irish jig in the past 3 episodes.
I know. And I just ate so much and I'm starting to feel sick. Love. Okay.
Obsessed.
Things are good. Things are well. I'm going to Boston tomorrow.
Yes, you are.
I hate traveling.
And do you want to unpack that?
It makes me feel sick.
Okay.
I need my sleep now that I'm 30. I mean, I've always been like that. I get in such a bad mood. I'm hangry. I'm tired. It messes up the feng shui.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to get used to it when I start touring.
Oh, of course. I mean,
Right.
But you'll have like freshly prepped meals and
right.
But you know what the worst thing about traveling is?
What?
Besides, TSA fingering my asshole every time.
Literally every time. And they always get my right ankle. There's always something in my right ankle that they have to pat down.
Well, what did you hide?
I know.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. It's just like you're just like, you don't eat anything real. You're just eating like airport snacks and Pringles and like some shitty fucking croissant.
Yep.
You
messes up the eating schedule, like everything about it.
Can I ask you something that if you've ever experienced while traveling, if this is like a, hey, go to the doctor shit.
Okay.
Over the past, I would say 8 months, maybe I'll just say a year. Every time I travel on like a flight that's over 5 hours and I land, my ankles are swollen.
Oh yeah, I think that's very normal. I've heard that's normal. I don't think that's happened to me.
Oh, I'm scared.
I'm God's favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like queasy.
Well, always.
And then I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm in a bad mood. And Boston's like a whole thing.
It is. Guys, if you are driving or trying to fall asleep and you want to hear the audio version, it is in the description. And once you are over there, if you could rate our podcast 5 stars on those platforms, it helps them push us out.
Yeah, I think I need it. I think LA's it's been good. It's been wearing on me.
Yeah. Well,
and yeah.
I mean, I did text you last night. I said, hey, are we good? You go, no. I said, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not. I just I'm like not feeling, I don't know. Cause like last episode I talked about how I am like so happy being an independent bitch with high standards. But then something happened that I can't even get into. I'll get into it on the Patreon, but it just made me not feel so great about dating in general. And it made me feel very hopeless. But the thing about me is like, it comes in waves and when it rains, it pours. So when I'm feeling like hopeless about this stuff and I'm like, oh my God, like everyone, I feel like I'm too like juicy for anyone. Juicy meaning like magnetic, Then the next day I'm like, oh my God, I feel so good about myself and literally anyone would be lucky to be with me, which is true. I'm just having one of those days where I'm like, I like had a moderate tryst with someone for like literally 3 weeks.
A tryst?
I don't even know if that's the right word. We had a connection of sorts, but then I had to end it. And it's just like, it's like a fucking, it's literally him calling.
He's calling?
Yeah. It's just like a bummer. I'm like, ugh. So I guess, but I wouldn't even call it a breakup. It was literally 3 weeks. But you know, when you like get that crush and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait, I had to end it for a lot of reasons that we don't have to get into. But
Okay.
just feeling down. Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime. And you know what?
It's like such a shitty feeling. I'm like, and then I think about anyone I've ever dated. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? But then I'm like, the next day, I know in a week, I'm going to be like, I fucking love being single and I'm a baddie and anyone would be lucky to be with me. Like, it's just like this.
It's this constant pendulum in your mind that is just swinging from like, I'm so lonely to.
LA's lonely as.
Of course, 100%. But it's this pendulum that like swings. It's this pendulum of independence that goes from I'm so lonely to I love my independence.
Literally.
And it swings back and forth.
And I hate even admitting that.
Well, I mean, I go through it just as much, and I think a lot of people do that. It's difficult, and it's also just like there's nothing wrong with you for changing thoughts about how you feel about a certain stage in your life. Like I think that like it's so normal and 100% human because like as we spoke about in the last episode, we were like, okay, well, we don't need a man to define like our worth and our value as like a woman in society.
And I stayed
but you
on
were
that.
but you were still like, but I do crave companionship.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'll admit it.
I'll admit it too.
Yeah.
And I stand by everything that I said in that last episode too, where it was like I felt like I had a point to prove in that area. But I mean, the only thing like what I do think is like damaging is going back to a situation that doesn't serve you.
I know.
I mean, for the people that follow us on the Patreon, you know I was rooting for this the whole time. But
You were.
If you feel and you look at me that something is not serving you, I'm obviously not going to ask questions, and I asked you so many. It's crazy.
Right.
But you know, I'm obviously going to take your side. But yeah, I know it's a lot. I know this city's a lot, and it can get very fucking lonely.
It's like a dopamine crash because, like, I feel like we relate in the fact that, like, I will have a crush on a man legit once every 3 years. It's so fucking rare. So when it happens, I'm like, whoa! Like, it's such a crazy foreign feeling.
Oh, and I have a crush that lasts for 3 years.
Yes!
Oh, wow!
Me too. I'm like that too. So it's just like a quick, like, rise and fall of the Midwestern princess, and I just
Get your Subway shirts out.
right,
And
I just was really feeling it today,
Yeah.
and feels weird. It's a hopeless feeling, but I know in the back of my head it's not going to last forever, and like I am so excited about other aspects of my life,
Yeah.
but then I get into a weird territory where I feel the need to like overcompensate and be like hyper independent and be like, no, I literally love this and like everything's fine and I don't want to fucking be with someone that doesn't like make me happy. And it's like, all that's true, but at the same time, yeah, like I feel lonely sometimes.
There's a way. No, I know it sounds crazy.
Delete this.
I know it sounds crazy, like coming out of your mouth, because it's like a devil and an angel, obviously, on your shoulder,
Yeah.
like saying different things.
Yeah.
But I think, well, first of all, we're living in the worst city for any of the things that you're talking about.
Know.
And New York
People don't get how
isn't a
bad it
second.
is.
What?
People don't get, no, because like we both lived in New York. Somehow this is worse.
Somehow,
I've never
drastically.
Girl, it's so bad. And like, I actually can't believe it. It's befuddling. And I'm like, whatever, you know, I chose to be here because I am a career girl through and through. But God forbid I want to experience some love.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm not talking to someone that lives in LA. I mean, you must outsource. Go fucking.
Do I have to go to Hawaii?
No, flip some shit and like go to like Italy or go to like flip your shit to France.
Greece. Then
Sure.
that took me 3 years to get over. The guy I met in Greece.
Well, I'm like,
No, you're giving me valid advice.
I just if it's something that you want, not that you need,
Yeah.
There are other areas to look. Like, I don't think that this city is going to be like the fucking best place to find somebody.
No.
And it is so equally true that yes, you can be an independent woman and enjoy being single and not need a man, but at the same time, want your companionship and want to just like, that's a part of life. That's not even like a question, right? Like, most human beings have the internal like longing for connection.
Yeah.
Whether that's with a friend or whether that's with anyone. So just don't beat yourself up when the pendulum swings.
I know. Well, I know I'm going to be editing this next week and be like, why the fuck did I say that? I don't even feel that way anymore.
No, and I know because 13 minutes of the episode have gone missing.
Yeah, because we're just going to go right into like off chest. No.
We go straight into gratitude.
No, literally.
But it's 6 feet. And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
And I go, what? I go, bitch, why the fuck is this episode 4 minutes long?
2-minute episode. No, I mean.
No, Kate,
Girl.
future Kate, don't, because this is important because we have so many viewers and listeners that feel the same exact way as you, as your co-host also feels the same way as you.
Yeah, and then I think about like, I mean, I've talked about it before, Cat's Out of the Bag, how I was in limerence for like literally 6 months. And
7.
I'm just like, 10. And like, I'm just like thinking back to that and I'm like, whoa, that was so crazy.
That was insane.
That was insane. Like, that was almost a year of my life. And I'm like, whoa. It's...
Yeah.
Life is...
Life is worth living. Yeah.
It's just like...
You can't find worth in these motherfuckers.
That's the thing. And I don't. I want to make that very clear. I just like, you know, having a crush is really exciting.
Have you perused the idea of dating multiple people at the same time?
You know that I peruse that, and you know I can't even find one person I'd want to date. How the f do I find
multiple?
3? Like, I literally, I feel like people that date like more than 6 people, you've got to lower your standards. I'm like, that's the only like explanation. How the f you date 6 people?
5'3" and blonde.
Right.
Right.
They're
not fucking.
Yeah. 6 feet. But I know. I was talking to my friend about this, and he was like, "It's probably hard for you because you are tall." And I got so fucking defensive. I was like, "What the f is wrong with being tall?" He was like, "No, I'm just saying. Would you want to date men way shorter than you?" I was like, "Oh, right. Got your point. Got your point."
You go, well, try tall X doll.
Right.
My co-host got it.
Tall X tall. No, you're perfect, and so am I.
Who the fuck said that to you? I'm sorry.
No, it was like. He was like gassing me up. He was like, no, you just have high standards and you're tall, so you're not going to want to date men shorter than you, and most of the dudes are shorter than you, so it must be hard to date.
Any like normal, really tall dude, like anyone over like 6'5",
yeah,
they actually really like tall women. At least in my experience. But it's like the do you know what bothers me? The really fucking tall guys, like these 6'8" guys with these like fucking 4'11" girls. I'm
it's
like,
so creepy.
What is going the fuck
does
on?
not look right. Something's awry, and I don't like it. But then like a tall girl with a short man, that's hot.
Well, yeah, because you know she tops him,
right? No, but it is like, I'm like, that's. I forget her name, but I follow this like model, and she's dating this short dude, and it's just like. Really beautiful.
Love.
Yeah. So I'm into that, but yeah. And then I was like talking to my friend the other day. And she had like a scarcity mindset about this shit. And I swear that shit's contagious. Cause she was just like, God, there's no one. I was like, oh my God, I don't even like talking about this. But she was just like, you know, my friend, she's married to this guy and he's so fucking boring. Like, I swear I fall asleep when he's talking, but he seems to like treat her really well. And I was like, I don't want that. What are you talking about?
Wants boring.
Yeah, and it's just like, what do you mean? She's like, so she was like, that's what you like gotta do. I'm like, what do you mean gotta do? Like, no one's forcing us to do this shit. And that's the problem with like women my age and like 30s and above. Like, I feel like so many of them are just like, well, I guess I just gotta go this route. Like I have, and it's like, you actually don't. Like, what do you, it was the most depressing conversation. I was like, hey, you can actually find someone that like treats you well and you can have a gag with. What are you talking about? And
Yeah.
she was just like, no, they're all gonna cheat on you. And I was like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
This is a horrible conversation.
My FYP is getting full of that stuff again, of like just like really like losing hope type beat.
Wait, mine too.
Did you see the street interviews of the girl that goes up to random strangers in New York City and she goes, "Do men ever change?"
Yes,
girl.
I was like, oh.
And then the older people being like, "No, but the boring ones do." And I go,
I can't do boring.
No, I will get them addicted to meth just to spice things up. I've never tried meth.
Yeah,
I know people in dark places.
We do.
You go, I know you do.
Right.
Because you're an addict
and I'm not. It's true. Yeah, no. I know my FYP is like the women are all hating on the men and the men are all hating on the women. I'm like, what is going on? Like,
what is going on?
No, because it's true. And then I don't know. It's like it's diabolical right now between men and women. Like they are hating on each other in a way that I've never seen.
I've ever. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
I mean, my mindset is like, keep the faith, but keep the standards.
Well, yeah. And I know, and this is my ego talking, I'm going to feel way differently by the time I'm editing this. I'm going to regret saying all of this.
Because you're married?
Because I'm married. No. Because like, oh, and mind you, like I also blocked someone the other day that like randomly comes into my life. And I was like, no. Absolutely not. So the standards are still there, but God forbid she experiences a wee bit of loneliness.
Did you unblock him?
No, I blocked him.
Okay, you blocked him.
Yeah, block.
I'm getting confused.
And it's like, I get it. But no, yeah, no, everything's fine.
Everything is fine. I think you're going to like go home and like refresh in Boston and like see the people that you know close in your life.
Right.
I forgot what they call that.
Excited to see my hometown friends.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them, but still.
Well, they're probably so excited to see you.
I know. I haven't seen them in a hoit minute, and it's going to be fun.
You go to Boston. You get a full night's rest. You wake up. What do you do?
Girl,
no plan. Like,
I know. Like, I don't even...
You go eat somewhere specifically?
See the people. No, I don't have a specific place. I mean, when I was drinking, I was like, whenever I went home, I was like, we gotta hit the bars. And I'd go to this place. I think it shut down. It's called Coogan's. And it was like $1 beers. And what's so crazy is when I was in college, I was like kind of dating this bouncer that worked at Coogan's. It's so embarrassing to even say out loud. And by dating, I mean, we literally texted once. But I remember we were texting and being all flirty, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to come there tonight. And I go and I get too drunk. Hello. Slay. $1 beers. Are you kidding?
Right. I'm an addict.
Right. And I don't remember exactly what I did. I think I like threw a drink in someone's face or something light.
Love it.
And the bouncer kicked me out.
The one you were...
That I was talking to. He was like, you gotta go. And I was like, this is so humbling.
What is with bouncers like going from like, hey, why don't we like have, I'm not saying you had sex with them, but I'm saying like, what is up with them being like, we want to have sex with everyone,
literally,
to then being like, and throwing you out.
Doing their job.
Doing your job. Like, it's like you were breaking the first violation and now all of a sudden it's like, because I threw a drink?
Like, and honestly, I can't even remember if I threw a drink or not.
You probably didn't.
Yeah, no, I probably did. But yeah, that was so crazy. I always am scared.
One time, I was going to the club with a friend of mine, and she like had a fresh nose job. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking like, girl, we weren't even like a week or two post.
Shut up.
Like.
Bitch, it's still like swollen and black and blue.
Then maybe it was like overweight, but there was still like the cast and the tape and like.
Shut up.
No, it was tea. And she was like, I've been inside for so long. Like, I just want to go to the club.
Not the club.
Because I was what? 21 at this time? Maybe 22? No, 21. Because I was, yeah. So we go out to the club and there's like this massive bouncer, like looking up like,
Oh shit.
you know, like damn near 7 foot. And that girl loves the like size kink of it all.
Okay.
Loved the fact that he was like massive, okay? And she just like kind of like gives him her ID and is like flirting with, but like full nose cast, still cutted it out.
A nose
A
cast
nose
at the
cast
club? That's
at the
crazy.
club. It wasn't
Were you
even
like,
Halloween either.
Were you like, hey, this is, but you were down to get
Girl, I was so like gone mental. Like I was just like nose cast, schmoes cast. Like I was just like
Wow.
whatever.
You were a down ass bitch.
Yeah. So we go out and like nose cast has a whole night.
Okay.
And then the bouncer comes in. She gives him her phone number. And then like, oh my God, this story just deepens so much. Then it is then revealed that bouncer has a roommate, wanted to hook up with my friend, but could not have friend at house because of said roommate, right? And that friend was staying at my house because they were visiting.
Girl,
so I'm
what
not
the
like,
hell?
you're not going to fuck the bouncer in my house.
No, he's too big for that.
The bouncer pulls up. Think of this like 7 foot man, like pulling up in like a Toyota Corolla to my apartment complex that I lived at the time. She goes downstairs after the club. Like they were texting already after the club. It was like at 3 a.m.
Girl.
She goes down and has sex with him in
up,
the
shut
Toyota Corolla.
Shut up. Shut
Okay.
up.
And then comes back up. It was like, this was insane. Nose cast on fully still. At least that was intact. Then proceeds. I was like pretty drunk at this point, but then proceeds to drink after having sex.
This is dark.
No. It gets so much worse. I fall asleep. She falls asleep. I then wake up to her being gone from my house. And there is throw up on the walls, on the floor, on the couch, all over the bathroom, in the It was like Banksy took a visit.
Oh.
It's like Banksy did an exhibit in my apartment via vomit. And
What did you say?
well, first of all, never spoke to her again.
Right.
Because imagine, to my surprise, waking up not only extremely hungover, but to my apartment covered in hacks.
Oh, I'm like so horrified. Did you say it? Were you like, come over and clean this up?
No, jeez, I will always remember this. Okay, ready?
Oh my God.
I write this whole thing. I text this person. They send me $20 for a maid.
Shut up. You're lying.
I can't make it up, bro.
And now I'm even more upset.
So that's what happens when you get a nose job and fuck a bouncer in the same night. Okay? So don't be fucking bouncers. Bounce on something else.
No. Oh my God. That would make me so mad.
Did I tell that good?
Yes,
Okay,
and
good.
I'm so mad about it.
You're livid? At least I don't live there anymore.
What the fuck is wrong with people? No, like, talk about no home training, no decorum.
Ever.
Like, even in the thick of my drinking, if I did that, I would fucking clean it up.
Guys, I hate to interrupt you in the middle of this episode, but if you could like this video, comment, subscribe, and ring the little notification bell. I know it sounds like a lot. Literally takes 2 seconds. It'll help YouTube push our channel out to more like-minded people like you. So we'd really appreciate it. Yeah. But that was such a time in my life where like, really like, yeah, I was mad, but like nothing really like really pissed me off because like I could always just get angry and drink about it.
The way you like don't have a temper.
I don't.
The way
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get really sad.
I know. You do not yell. I've never seen you yell at. You get
Well-
snippy. You get snippy.
Okay, wait. This is tea.
Okay.
The last time I yelled at someone, like screamed at the top of my fucking lungs, January 2024, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh, when you sent that person home for using for
Girl,
alcohol.
so many. That was just the. And
That was it though, right?
That was
the
that
person?
trip. Yes.
Yeah.
I have never screamed at somebody like that. and stood up for myself and set boundaries at such an I remember feeling as if I lost 40 well, I did lose 40 pounds that year, but
right.
I remember feeling like as if I lost fucking like half of my body weight after, like, it was like
oh my God. Like literally the Exorcist.
like the Exorcist.
Legit the Conjuring.
Like, it came out of me, and I've been peaceful ever since. Hey, lie.
Literally. Well, I mean, girl, the lore between you two, and like I had no idea. I feel like you didn't tell me because I think you like weren't even ready to like confront it yourself. And I feel like that moment you were like, oh damn, yeah, this is, because that's very real where you like leave little details out.
I don't really yell. I would like to. Maybe we should imagine if we went to a rage room. The two of us. Like, imagine us in like the hazmat suits, like throwing plates.
Oh my God.
At a wall.
We need to. I feel like I gotta be in the mood though. Takes a lot of energy.
Well, I can make you say Jesus real quick.
Jesus. Yeah, I feel like I can't even remember last time I screamed at someone. I don't do that.
Yeah. We're just like composed ladies.
We just really are. Like, I've never been like a hot head.
But I feel like a major reason why we don't, I mean, I used to, before I continue what I was saying, like that era of my life, like yes, I may have never had a temper, but I really did not even have a temper back then. Like, I couldn't, like, did I ever tell the story about the eggs under the sink? I did, right?
No, and I'm getting grossed out. But
girl, I remember one time I was blacked out, and the only snack and this stays here. If this fucking gets clipped, I'm done.
This stays here.
No,
a public
fucking
podcast.
No. Just listen, bitch. I remember I was blacked out drunk. And I had the only snack I had, I'll never forget it, yellow bag Trader Joe's hard-boiled eggs.
So I'm so grossed out. I'm so grossed out.
Check this one out. It gets so much worse. And I remember eating them in the middle of the night. And I was like, yep, I'm full. For some reason, in the middle of the night, my blacked out ass mistook under the sink as the fridge.
Stop.
So I thought I was putting said hard-boiled eggs back in the fridge. Turns out I put them under the sink with the cleaning supplies, okay?
Oh my God.
Now, mind you, I didn't fucking clean my own house back then, so I'm not opening up under the fucking sink.
Oh my God.
Okay? 3 weeks go by. I remember I hired a maid because my place was so dirty because, like, #addict. And I'll never forget when she goes to open under the sink, the color of that Trader Joe's hard-boiled eggs bag. Honey, they were hard and they were boiled. It was like its own ecosystem.
Like new color just dropped.
No.
Like, literally.
I can't make it up. What in the LGBT is going on? Because there was rainbows. It was glowing in the dark.
Dude.
It was glow in the dark. Egg.org.
No, but I get it. I get getting ravenous because like I would like anything I'll eat when I was blacked out. Like I've told it before, I ate that whole meat lovers pizza.
Girl, that's me on a Friday.
But I'm a vegetarian, and everyone was like, "Whoa, don't do it!" And I was like, "Go away!" And they were like, "All right." I guess like everyone was freaking out that I was eating it, but I wouldn't let them near it.
Wait, or one of our topics. What I was gonna say is, I feel like a reason why we don't have like such insane tempers is because we have kind of a sense of what we know, what we can and we can't control.
Yeah. And that's the facts. And I will say, we did share our piece on 12-step, but one thing that 12-step said, that fucking hate, was that grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I mean, like a lot of people say that, but when I tell you, I say that shit to myself all the time.
Yeah.
It's so helpful. Because there's a lot of things you can't control, but sometimes we feel very out of control. When I was in Limerence, felt like I was fucking behind the wheel and it was just going NASCAR level and I had nothing. I couldn't control it.
Because that is the area, because I feel like you and I are very, very good at controlling the things we can within who we are, how we express ourselves, what we do with our career, with this podcast. We have a lot of control, and we're a little bit of a control freak in that nature.
The way we edit our podcast and no one else does.
No one's touching.
That has a pod. It's crazy.
No.
I'm like, we're so like meticulous with it. Not to eat our own asses, but I will. But that's also like, we could hire someone to edit the podcast, but it's like, we're so, all that to say, I know so many people with podcasts, they don't touch it.
Oh, no.
I'm like, how do you not touch it?
No, I'd be terrified.
I'd be terrified. Continue.
I'd be terrified. But yeah, we are like control freaks to a degree. And I think in the relationship area, we kind of can sometimes get lost because like it's giving hashtag like it's a man's world. And like for me, also like just total side note, like I think it's just like back to this whole, there's such a huge trans argument of like, why would you want to like infiltrate a woman's space when you had all the privilege in the world of like being a white male? And it's like, I was so willing to give all of that up.
I cannot believe people say that.
Well, it's like, I understand that. Like I was born as one of the most like privileged types of humans.
Right.
You know, appearance and like culturally, right? Essentially. And I was willing to give up a lot of that, not most of it,
Yeah.
but a lot of that to be this person.
That you are. That's why it's so crazy when people make that argument, because like you think someone would like willingly do this and go through all this bullshit if they didn't actually feel, or they weren't like a woman. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, what I'm getting to
The
is that
anger.
like I was essentially, by doing this, I gave up a lot of control because I can't control the way that people perceive me.
Yeah.
Okay? I can't control the way you perceive me. I can't control the way Bree perceives me. I can't control the way the person perceives me. But like, what I can control is what I say and how I act and how I take accountability for my actions. So that is one thing. But like B, what I also sacrificed was like in my relationships, like in history and like within the patriarchy and such, like there is such a common theme of like a woman waiting on the man for like the development and the stages and the direction
Yes.
of a relationship. And that personally drives me fucking nuts. And that's something that you and I suffer with the most, I feel like, in that.
Yeah, that's why I've become so avoidant, where I like, they won't even think I like, they'll think I despise them. And I'm like, no, I was actually freaking out about this for months. And like, that is fucking annoying. But also at the same time, I think I've gotten to a point where like, I know deep down, like, yes, I think like a man should pursue me and make me feel special. But I know deep down when like he's pursuing me and we're both into it. And when it's
then he's
like,
in control.
when it's like verse when it's like the limerence moment where like I'm just like yearning and like he's not giving the same mutual like respect or yearning. And like I know at this point, but yeah, I feel like the avoidance is like that I love to have in my relationship is just like another thing of control, because like again, I'm like so scared of looking a clown that if they dip out or like cheat or do something crazy, I can be like, well, I never even cared that much. Or I can think that like they think that I didn't care. And it's like, but either way, like if you're anxiously attached, avoidant, it's going to hurt. A different font. The goal is to get secure. And that's something I'm working on. But I've gotten the same feedback from anyone I've ever dated. They're like, you are so avoidant. Sometimes it feels like you do not care. And sometimes I didn't, because I like to date people that I don't like. That's why I haven't dated people in like 2 years.
You love doing that one.
I know. It's like my big one. But I haven't dated anyone in 2 years because I'm like, I'm not ever dating someone again that I don't like.
Yeah. Because remember the last episode we tapped into the new font that we're doing, where we like people that like us back,
Yeah. She's great.
and we like back people that like us that we like,
Yeah.
actually like.
Yeah. Relationships is where I struggle when I feel like I don't have a lot of control. But also like I know deep down when like things are absolutely trash and it's not working out in my favor. but sometimes I like to avoid that thought. When it comes to career, like I really like the reins I have on my career right now. It feels like a
Yeah.
lot like when I was modeling, I talk about how like the whole control was in my agency and
You're
like
depending
them
on other
pushing me
people.
out
Yeah.
and like them not getting me jobs. Like I just like relied only on them, and it's so nice to like have full control and just like do whatever I want today with my career. It feels really good. And what about you?
I love that because I think with modeling, it was like, yeah, you love to do it, but yeah, you are reliant on an agency and bookings and castings and other people's opinions
Yeah.
to kind of like validate like what you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened in the, I guess, in the digital space as well, right? Like, so many people started relying on brands for income.
Right.
And it was like, I wonder what the brand deal of this quarter is going to be. I wonder what the brand deal of this month
that
is going to be.
sounds so stressful.
And brands, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, and if anyone's a big influencer that's watching this, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like, this shit has slowed. Like, it is not just me. Girl, no one gives a fuck right now. And especially if you're trans, they're not fucking putting money behind that shit right now.
Wow.
Especially on like any like global campaigns or at least national campaigns. They don't have room for pushback right now. And it's like, yeah, maybe the Sephora's and the makeup worlds of it all, but like, you got to find different ways to do it. And like,
Yeah, you can't only be like an influencer and only focus on brand deals. You got to have multiple streams.
yeah, well, that's why I've always, someone's calling me. That's crazy. Well, that's why recently I've kind of said that, like, I think once you get to a certain point in like your digital career, like it's a vehicle to go where you want to go.
Exactly.
Like for me, we know it's music. For you, we know it's comedy. Together, we know it's this.
Touring.
Yeah, together we know it's this podcast.
Yeah.
And even this podcast allows us to have the control and freedom on the degree of like, because we have you guys here to support us and show up every week, like it'll actually allows us to continue doing it and to continue to talk about the deep things and the lovely things that we talk about without having to rely on a bigger person to let us know how much. Like, yes, we're going to be on a network soon, but like we are is so specific on like, we're not, no one's in charge of us. No one owns us. And it's like a relationship with us and our audience that I think is really special, that I think can like potentially be a huge moment for us. And I think that we're still building a foundation behind that and just getting momentum. But it is trenches out here for a lot of these influencers, because a lot of these brands too, they started spreading their budget out more on like mid to micro-sized creators. Right. Because they started getting people with like 100,000, 50,000, 10,000 followers that were more niche places. They go, we want someone in San Antonio, Texas, because we're going to be doing a Ulta pop-up there. And then they'll pay someone who has every fucking person in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've literally only done like one brand deal.
Get ready for more.
I know, but I've never, in the back of my head, I've never been like, oh, my full-time job is going to be an influencer. I've never like yearned for that, and I never saw that for me.
Yeah.
I just want more.
I've never like treated it as such. I've just kind of like accepted it as a circumstance.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of, not to say like I was bred into it, but like since I started so young, like I grew up into it being my reality, and it was just like, it was just like there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I guess it's still here.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to work with me? Okay.
Might as well.
I'm like, I'm not going to fucking college. I guess I'll take it. Like,
hello.
It was just kind of, but taking the circumstance and turning it into a real career, like challenge accepted. Not that it's not a real career, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And last thing I'll say on like control and accepting the things that you cannot change. Like, did you see the Wizard Liz post of her like starting to look pregnant? And she said, yeah, it was her showing off her belly. And on screen it says, thank God I didn't get what I thought I wanted.
That's so crazy.
That's deep city.
Because that's so true. I've heard people, I remember someone told me when I started in my first year of sobriety, they were like, if I got everything I wanted in my first year of sobriety, I'd be selling myself short. And I was like, that is so true.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we never know what's best for us. That's just the damn truth. Like what we think we want and what we need. and it's been proven time and time again in my life, like everything that I thought I wanted that was going to make everything better, biggest blessing not getting.
Yeah. I mean, I thought getting sober and transitioning super close together. By the way, don't do that.
Don't recommend.
I don't recommend that remix. Doing those at the same time. Como se dice crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to fix everything. Holy shit, it made everything so intense.
Right.
It's like, girl, pick a struggle.
No,
It's
you
like-
have to juggle some.
No.
And it's fine.
I said, hey, give me a couple lemons.
Right.
When life gives you, make estradiol.
Hello.
Hey, because get into
It's
it.
true. Yeah.
But-
I know anyone that gets sober thinks that like their first year of sobriety, all of their dreams are going to come true. And I will say I've never heard that happening. Like actually you're like, oh, this was a nice dose of reality. But then your dreams can come true after that.
Yeah. I do look back, though. I think my first year of sobriety was really special.
I'm happy for you. That's great.
Because I had you.
No, it was. You had a T first year.
You,
Oh my God.
you, had,
TEA.
you had a T first year.
Yeah. That was good.
Mind you, like, I almost watched someone die in the sober living from computer duster, but like,
Oh my God.
and it's like, not the Victoria's Secret brick wall shoe. Girl,
Okay.
you should have seen the bricks behind me, girl. They were
People
warping.
not understand that. And then for the first time viewer, I met Trevi. She moved into a sober living that I was a manager at. Trevi literally had a Victoria's Secret brand deal, and I know we talked about it before, and she had a photographer and makeup artist come to the sober living, and she had a full photo shoot in like lingerie. I was like, what the fuck
Mind you,
is going on?
yes, I still have the photos. You guys, the way, no. And I know I talk about this all the time, but I gained so much weight, and that's so fine. That's so fine. But I thought that I was like really, really overweight. I was not. Okay. I was like very
Yeah, you were.
normal, like sobriety first year, like extra pounds boots. But I was like, Victoria's Secret is like, I'm doing a shoot for Victoria's Secret.
Right.
And they're going to be like engaging on the post. I'm like, you know, I'm like watching videos of like the fucking angels. I'm like thinking I'm like a fucking angel.
You are.
Well, now I am.
You're better than all of them.
But then like, girl, I get these photos back. First of all, that photographer.
Girl, have we talked about that photographer? All you need to know, that photographer, clout demon of the year. Clout demon of the year.
But the bricks behind me
Were the real
were
demons.
the bricks behind me in the Victoria's Secret photo shoot. They said, "Hey, how about we contort real quick?" They said, "How about we do a backflip?"
Wait, because of Facetune?
Yeah.
You Facetuned them?
Well, I didn't Facetune the bricks. I Facetuned me. The bricks said,
Right.
"Hey, I'm
Yeah.
along for the ride."
No, the bricks were being fake.
The bricks were because it's like you're supposed as a brick, you're not supposed to move.
Right.
These bricks are all different shapes, sizes, and dare I say colors.
That was crazy.
Anyway, I don't even know what we're talking about.
No, but that was just like,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never seen anything like that working at that sober living.
That was nuts.
Yeah, you really pulled up with glam and a photographer. And I
Hey,
said,
but I had to work. I had no fucking money at the time.
no, she had to work. And the girls were gagged because they were like, oh my God, photo shoot.
Right, and I'm like, I'm like on the floor with like people are doing like taking their meds. Like someone's like taking a fucking gabapentin while I'm
I know.
like sitting there in Victoria's Secret lingerie, like
Literally.
you know.
Sorry, you had to make a bag.
Girl, that wasn't even me making a bag. That was me making a jump up from debt.
Right?
I was
But
like,
no one needed to know
No
that.
one needed to know I was $100,000 in debt.
That was no one's business.
That was no one's business. Your first sobriety year was tea. You're so funny, bro. Guys, I hate to interrupt you one last time, but we have 33, fuck, I can never get the number right. We have a brand new bonus episode on our Patreon. Kate is spilling. I'm spilling. If you want to support our self-funded podcast, head on over to patreon.com/6feetabove to get another brand new weekly bonus episode where it's unfiltered, uncensored. You can hear us actually say the cuss words and there is no ads. And it helps keeps our lights on. Hello. It literally helps us so much. So anything helps over there. And we love making content over there for you. So hope to see you there.
Guys.
What?
And the thing about Victoria's Secret is that they got a lot of bras and they're good quality. And inside those bras are what we call yavos, yiddies. And speaking of which, that brings us into our next segment called Off Our Chest. And this is the segment where we need to get something positive or negative off our chest that happened to us this week. And I'm going to let Trevi start.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
You want me to start?
Yeah. What do you mean, fuck you? You had one saved up. You had one locked and loaded.
So you're just going to be thinking when I say mine, you're not even going to listen to me? I'm going to cry.
Every time.
Every single time.
I like never not.
No, ever. Okay.
So crazy.
What?
Fuck you.
I know, I was dying. I was watching the Patreon and I was like, God. I was like, what are you saying? If you guys want to see us yell at each other, y'all want to see people yelling.
And Trevi tried to pretend she's not an addict. Go to the Patreon.
Kate tried to pretend
I'm not. I'm an alcoholic. It's different.
You have an addictive
You're
tendency.
gaslighting me. No, I said on the Patreon I had an obsessive personality, not addictive. Y'all need to lock in and subscribe.
Obsessed with alcohol, meaning you're an addict. What's the difference? It's like saying I'm a tomato, not a fruit.
That's really fucked up.
You fucking,
Tomato
you fucking fruity fruit.
Okay, so now she's homophobic too. This is crazy.
No, we all know you're the homophobic one. Right. Okay. First things first. I went to a music industry party. And those I love because you know me. I'm a little chatterbox. Who can I schmooze?
But you do it in a different way.
But that's the setting to do it in.
Right. And
You're
if
not
you know how to do it, do it.
You're not supposed to do that like at a fucking friendly. There's a music industry event for networking. You're gonna go and fucking show your shit up,
right,
and pop a pussy.
Hello.
And there's all sorts of people here at this music industry event. Right. You know who fucking walked in? By the way,
stop.
Fucking Max Martin walks into this party.
So who's that?
So check this one out. Every song you've ever heard as a kid, he made, wrote, and produced. Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Whoa.
Slave for You. Backstreet Boys. No. Like this is Lady Gaga of producers. I Want It That Way. DJ Got Us Fallen in Love. It's My Life. Bon Jovi. It's Gonna Be Me. NSYNC. Domino. Jessie J. Since You've Been Gone. Kelly Clarkson. Girl, this man has made every single fucking song you could ever think of. I was aghast.
Girl.
And I just seeing him in person and like no one else was gagging. I looked to Olivia and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck?
Can I just say something really quick now that we're talking about music? And this is my tea moment. There is a very famous musician.
Oh my God!
Keeps looking at my stories. And that's all I'm going to say. And I love his music.
Girl, and he loves to write music about fucking.
But I'm like, girl, no. Because, well, also, he's just looking at my stories. I'm like, okay. And I'm not about to DM him. That's crazy.
So think about a really basic first name and then.
Stop! Okay, you just gave it away. We gotta cut that.
Can I please? Can we give him a hint? Can we give him a hint?
No, because it's like, oh, but I hear through the grapevine that like, he like does this like quarterly. He'll just like look through a bunch of girls' stories and like not DM them. Or maybe some girls are getting DMs.
He like hires people.
No, literally to look at their stories. But I wouldn't. Not that
you so would.
I would not.
Please.
I would not.
Even if you knew the repercussions, you'd do it for the lore. You have to.
No, because I've done things for the lore and it always bites me in the rear end.
But that's fun lore. That's like get on the front of Daily Mail lore.
Girl, not worth it. I'm down to earth. Y'all don't get it.
Imagine your stand-up set after you get...
Wait! No, because you got a point now.
Like, imagine the things you could say. Girl, slide the fuck in.
Girl, no!
And lock the fuck in, too.
I cannot slide into a man's DMs. That digital footprint, that's a haunted
That digital empathy?
That digital empathy? I'm not having any record of me sliding into a man's DMs and him not responding. Are you crazy?
So that was actually just a fraction of the story.
Okay.
There was all sorts of personalities and trinkets and I don't know why I said trinkets. It's my new favorite word right now.
Knickknacks.
I'm gonna open a store one day when I'm like 60 years old. Trevi's Trinkets and Tinsel is gonna be. That. It's gonna be. It's just I only sell like tinsel and you guessed it.
Right.
Trinkets.
Where are you gonna open it? Not LA.
Probably like like a really like chic, rich beachside
Right.
San Diego.
I assumed.
Like only like 50 plus woman married to like on some goop shit.
Oh, that is so goop.
Trevi's Tinkets and Trinzel. Anyway.
Patent it. Okay, go on.
So there's all sorts of people there. And there is a mentalist that is there. And what is a mentalist, you might ask? It is like a magician, but they claim that they read your fucking mind. Okay? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
So he starts fucking with Olivia, and he tells her to think of a celebrity. All right? I'm watching this whole fucking thing.
No.
Olivia thinks of a celebrity, and I'm watching this, and he just stares at her eyes, and he goes, think of the third letter. And she goes, got it. And he goes, show me your phone. And he goes, what's your passcode? And she goes, I'm not telling you. He goes, yeah, just think it. Gets into her fucking phone.
Shut up.
Got her fucking passcode. And I don't know if it's like micro eye twitches or how the fuck they studied it. He gets into her phone, snaps his fucking fingers. I'm watching this with my own two sober eyes. Her phone flashes and Googles the celebrity that she was thinking of. It was Jessica Alba. It pops up on the it was like, you know, like when you airdrop someone a picture and your phone just flashes and the picture pops up?
Yeah.
It was like that. But his phone wasn't out. He just snapped his fucking fingers and her browser opened and Jessica Alba was there. It was the craziest fucking, like almost borderline demonic shit.
Girl, he's tapped in.
Because I'm like, first of all, phones don't fucking do that. And people just don't do that.
Yeah.
People don't do that. And I don't understand the reason of that. So I'm like, this is crazy now.
Right.
I'm like thinking, all right, hit me with it.
Yeah.
He goes, who's the last person you texted? So I'm thinking about him. He was like, it's in the past hour, right? And I was like, yeah.
Well, yes.
Well, yes, of course. And he's just looking at me and he's like, And then he just fucking out of nowhere, he goes, reaches up his pants
Stop.
in his leg, okay, pulls out a fucking folded piece of paper that was folded like 6 times, unrolls the paper. I'm watching this man. And then his name is written. I'm watching this man written on a piece of paper. And I'm just like, how the fuck do you explain that?
Oh my God.
It was so weird, Kate.
Wait, literally, how do you explain
No,
that?
because I don't. Because first of all, you can't be manipulating technology, but you're going to tell me you walked in here with his name up your phone. First of all, that just doesn't make it. I'm watching you. It's like I'm having a conversation with you right now.
How do you know? But like, I want to know is like, how did that mentalist know from a young age that he was tapped in?
And not to be too woo-woo here.
Yeah.
I truly do believe that there is some like magic and shit that goes on in this world.
Yeah, 100%.
And I fear I may have witnessed it that night because they're really like with magic and tricks, there are explanations. But when we get to the point of hacking into people's phones and like manipulating technology.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
That's a different world than a normal magic trick because you remember that time that Apple wouldn't even give up that like murderer's phone. They wouldn't even like get into the phone. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't give the police access to the phone because it was like according to their like privacy policy. It's a huge thing. You can't just get into an Apple phone is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like they have so huge privacy. Like you can't just like, there's not a couple buttons you can click that'll like unlock someone's phone.
Yeah, no.
No, that man like bypassed some shit. Like it was just the weirdest and craziest thing I've ever seen. And it was just weird. Like there's all these like Hollywood elite people around us. The biggest producer in the world is to my left and another one's to my right. I'm like, fuck demons. Of course this shit's fucking happening.
Of course.
On
so
some, like,
Hollywood.
On some, the title.
Right.
Obsessed.
Yeah, got it.
It was truly on some like illumination.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it, but it's on some illumination.
Imagine what we don't know and all
Girl,
the tricks and turns. Do you believe that people like sacrifice themselves to become famous?
Well,
wasn't Jennifer's body based on
I witnessed a fucking demon. He was so nice though.
I know.
Bless his tea heart.
Wait, I want to hire him. He's probably so much
I'm
money.
going to ask
Get his
I'm gonna try to
info.
find his shit, but watch him like be off social media.
I bet.
That's girl. Some people are probably after him.
I want to like know everything. Like, how did he become this way? I mean, even with a magician that came to that sober living that one time, that was crazy.
I wasn't there.
Oh, well, he like really tapped in.
Did he? He locked the fuck in. That
Well,
was New
he
Year's,
was
right?
like, yeah, it was on New Year's. He was like, open a random book, pick a random book, open it, look at a word, and close the book. And I did, and then he guessed the word. I like randomly opened the book. He didn't see me. He didn't see the book at all.
What?
Like, that's crazy. How are you doing this?
What's your off your chest? Besides,
Okay. Well, no, I gotta hit him with a reminder. Reminder that my weekly comedy show has been moved to a new venue called the Zero Lounge. It's in Hollywood. It's great.
we took the week off, right?
Yeah, we took the week off. We're back September 18th. It's gonna be excellent. It's just a reminder about that. And my monthly comedy show tickets are in the description below.
Talk to me, sister.
Okay. My off my chest this week, and you know what? We might as well talk a little bit more about my week in review. First of all, I went to like a bucket open mic last night, and that's where like they put names in a bucket and then pick them. And I drove like 30 minutes for it, and I didn't get picked. I was so fucking pissed.
What?
It was so annoying. But yeah, I did a show the other night, and can I just say, like, not only is it a turnoff, but the way when people like run the light, because like they'll be like, all right, you have a 10-minute set, you'll get the light at 9 minutes, so like wrap up your set. I saw 2 people run the light by like 15 minutes.
What does run the light mean?
Meaning like, so if you have a 10-minute set, they give you a big red light at 9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
To know that you have a minute left, and people will just run the light, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because like now that I get the eyes of a producer, because I'm looking for people to book all the time on my show, I'm I'm never gonna book you now because you don't know how to.
Oh, they went past the light
by 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm like, that's so crazy. Like, how can you not realize that you're doing that? And I feel like it's so disrespectful to the people that book you too. It like fucks up the timing of everything, because like a lot of comics, they have like back-to-back shows, so like they're showing up for their time slot, but then this person went over 15 minutes and it's like fucking up the whole show. So I'm like, well, now I can never book you. A whole 15 minutes.
Not like 5 minutes over it.
15. And even 5 minutes, it's like when I took that stand-up class in the beginning, they were like, if you want to get fucking booked, you do not run that damn light. And I'm like, I'm so good with that. Because also I'm just like,
I can imagine.
It's so crazy. It's like, do you really think you're that fucking interesting? You got 10 minutes. Show up and show out. God.
Us sitting here for an hour and
I know.
half every week.
Right.
But we have so much to say.
And we won't stop.
Ever.
And we'll run that damn light. But yeah, I'm getting excited for the new venue. I'm just having good feelings about it. And yeah, I don't know.
Change is good.
Change is good. Boston's going to be cute tomorrow, I guess. I don't know why I dread traveling so much.
What is the weather there right now?
I think it's like not that hot.
It's not that hot?
No.
So you could just kind of wear what you're wearing here right now?
Yeah.
You don't need to like bust out a coat?
Yeah, I cannot wait for coat season. It's my favorite.
You know it's my least favorite.
I know you hate a coat.
I hate a coat.
I love a faux fur coat. No one can, and like that, wearing that on stage feels so powerful. Feels so good. But
yeah, because under it you got like some fucking skims,
right?
Fucking tighten all the right places,
Exactly.
and then you take. Oh my god, you're a glory in a fucking faux fur.
Literally. But no, I feel like I don't have that much to say. I just was really struggling today with that feeling of loneliness, and then that like spiral of being like, I just felt like I was like treading above water all day, trying to pretend like I wasn't feeling sad. And I'm just like surrendering to the feelings, living in acceptance, blah, 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 blah. But there are exciting things on the horizon. Things are only going to get better. And again, by the time I'm editing this, I'm going to say, hey, wish I never said any of that. But It's kind of the name of the game.
But you know what? Sometimes you're going to be editing this where you're on top of the world and you're going to be feeling like this while you're editing. So just keep it in duality.
I just like wish I could feel good all the time, but I guess that's why I drank.
Well, also, if we felt good all the time, it wouldn't feel good.
I know.
That's literally what doing drugs was, or drinking was. Like, we tried to feel good all the time until feeling good all the time didn't feel good.
I know, but it's like, the lows be low. But it's like fucking with seasons too. Like with LA, we don't have seasons. So when I go home, I appreciate the warmth so much more on the East Coast. But no, I'm excited to go back. I know I've been saying that I'm dreading it, but it's feelings of dread and excitement at the same time.
When you're there, it'll be good.
The man I was in a tryst with just texted me saying he'd drive me to the airport. Don't know if I should accept that. But it is an expensive Uber, so.
What is it? It's like 100?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
As long as you don't need to like do anything in return.
No.
Exactly.
He's so not like that. He would not expect that.
Perfect.
And no one should, but
ever.
Yeah. I don't know. Everything's great.
Kate. Like, maybe it's good you go back to Boston, honey.
I know. Honestly,
I'm
I
kidding.
just no, like I've been so like all I think about is I'm like I wake up every day, we got to hit all the socials, we got to like plan for the download, plan for the monthly show, plan 6 feet above, like I'm just very like LA right now and I'm locked in, and it's going to be nice to like take a break from it. Cause I always like, whenever I go home, I am surrounded by people that like don't even know what a phone is. They're like, what is social media?
Obsessed.
Why would you do that?
Obsessed.
Yeah. And they're
like, you don't work in an oil rig?
No, literally. And they're just like, what are you doing online? It's crazy. I'm like, I know. Don't worry about it though. Yeah. But no, I'm going to see my goddaughter.
Obsessed.
Right. Love her. And I'm getting better with babies every day. I can't believe how good I was with her.
I'm obsessed. I'm like a soundboard right now.
I'm obsessed.
Wait, that's so tea.
Yeah, I'm like
I'm obsessed.
Blink twice. But yeah, it's I don't have much to offer for the off chest
girl
portion,
please. Yeah, you do.
But when I get back, I will. Speaking of bouncers in Boston, there's sometimes they exhibit some minimal intelligence.
Do you have a minimal?
Yeah, I just got the craziest DM.
Okay.
I like peeped it a little bit. But guys, this segment, Minimal Intelligence, is where we read comments or DMs or messages from various amounts of people, and they showcase that they are minimally intelligent.
Super.
Due to this. I don't even know.
I don't even know if I have one.
Well, I just like, this is so crazy. He goes, "Hi, Kate. Listen, respectfully, I want you as my wife." And I was like, okay, slay. How, and that's fine. But he goes, "How good can you suck my D? I'll eat, devour your PUSSY first. Just clean thoroughly, okay? And second, we can finish making love by doing it anal. I'll go slow."
Hello?
I'll go. What happened to hello?
What happened to hello?
"I'll go slow for a couple of hours. Are you crazy?
This is a Wendy's.
Then I'll go slow for a couple hours. Then we go hard, and we hold our hands tight and tighter when you and I orgasm and come together." Crown emoji.
No,
Slay
he kind of ate.
He kinda ate.
Girl, that's crazy.
The communication I yearn for. Yeah, so you could say I'm horrified in every way.
See if I have anything new. That is crazy.
No, because you're kind of jealous.
Someone commented on my reel of like the digital empathy of like me on stage at X Factor Into It.
Okay.
And someone commented, "Another kid gone. Honestly, when does it stop?" And then someone, like a troll, responds under it and goes, "We will make every kid a part of the LGBTQIA community," and then every single LGBT flag. Girl, y'all aren't making it better.
Girl, what? What does that even mean? What do you mean
What
so sad?
is going on? Wait, can we talk about something so tea for a second? Okay, like, so back into like a little bit of woo-woo shit.
Okay.
We had some like lunar eclipse, blood moon portal.org happen over, I think it was September 7th. And I've been, maybe that's like some of these intense energies we're feeling. Because you know what this is all about? It's all about like, I guess like self-reflection and like anything that isn't meant for you is going to be like ripped apart from you.
Right.
And like ripped from you. And you won't understand, but you'll eventually get to a Wizard Liz point where you're like, I'm so grateful for the things that I thought I wanted.
Right.
And maybe that's just like a moment we're going through right now. Because I remember how I told you in the last episode that I felt something coming up my chest and like in my throat where I felt like I was going to cry. Last night it cracked and I just bawled for literally, I saw one video of Lady Gaga performing at the Monster Ball 2010, and because it was just like my first concert, and that's, she always with that song Speechless will always get me. And then it just finally, boom, like fuck the $80 eye cream I put under my eyes. It said, hey, why don't we make it all over your, why don't we put it all over your face?
Right.
And you wake up with acne because it's supposed to be for under your eyes.
Skin looks great.
Well, thank you.
No, that's tea, because that reminds me of a TikTok I saw the other day, and I forget the creator, but he was like, your new life that you want so bad is going to cost you your old one.
Yes.
And I was like, whoa. That's
you
you got to get rid of all. That's literally what made me, I talked about blocking some dude. I was like, no, I got to block all this shit out. Like, absolutely not. Like, it's true and it's sad. It's, we mourn, but I'm like, girl, we got to level up every day.
You think that man was tea?
You think that man was tea?
You think that man was tea? Just wait until you heal from that and someone that looks hotter than him, is better than him, is taller than him.
Hello.
But if you hold on to him thinking he's fucking God, Mr. T number 2 isn't going to pop up because you're fucking caught in lemons and limerants.
Yeah, and it's a vicious, vicious bitch, and I wish limerence on no one, but we've all gone through it.
I wish limerence on my enemies.
Right.
I hope they have limerence for me.
Yeah, for us. And you know they do.
Mm-hmm. I just think I was gonna like manifest or some shit, like write some like manifestations and like put it under a moon. All my like woo-woo friends were like, bitch, don't do that. This isn't the one.
Oh, really?
They were like, if you're gonna do anything, just like go in the shower or like go in a bath and like just imagine all the like trauma and things that you need to let go of, like washing off you. Like, this is a time of letting go. And I was like, okay, clock it.
Yeah.
Gag it, bop it, and twist it.
Hello.
So apparently it wasn't a time. But I do feel like a piece. I love remixing songs for a living.
Right.
I do feel like a piece of me has been removed.
Me too.
Like, actually.
Yeah. I think that's why I'm so sad today.
Yeah.
You gotta mourn her.
I mean, what did I read the other day? It was just like, if you don't, it was just under the same umbrella of like, if you don't heal, how will you be happy again? Or like, how, if you don't, it's the same thing with the highs and the lows thing. Like, if you don't experience like lows, the highs will not matter.
I know.
And if you don't experience grief and you don't process loss, you won't be ready to expect the better new things. And I love that you tapped in on the like sacrificing your old life.
Yeah.
Because if you live life a certain way, you don't change it to a goddamn thing, and
you're stagnant,
and you expect a fucking Grammy,
right?
Expecting. Like, it's time for me to lock the fuck in.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Truly.
You have been.
Yeah, but I can lock in more.
Yeah, you can. So can I.
Yeah. But let's not like kill ourselves doing it, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
But we just gotta keep going. And we have witnesses to it.
Right. They see it. They see the vision.
They do see
when
the vision.
When a lot of people don't, you do. No, everyone sees it.
Yeah. You guys, we're going to get into our segment called Gaggy Guidance, where we answer your questions and inquiries sent into our podcast Instagram at 6 feet above pod. So make sure you follow us over there. And do not forget to follow our personal accounts at Trevi Moran and at KateLav__. Don't forget the underscores. Kate, take it away with our first question.
Okay, the first one is, today I came home to find that my boyfriend of 4 years left me 2 days before our anniversary. I feel so numb right now and just don't know what to do with myself. I know it's day one, but as much as I have the confidence in myself to be strong, it's so hard to think about what I'll do next. Okay. That is so 4 years? What do you mean you came home to find that your boy, he just dipped?
And that's a COVID relation. That's a special one.
Yeah.
You meet someone during COVID and you get through those times and then they fucking leave you. That's a different type. Because I had a COVID relation with, ketamine, of course.
Right.
Girl, I have nothing for you. Go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard because like in these moments, there's nothing anyone can say to make you feel better. It's just like one of those super painful moments in life that like you have to go through. But just remember that like in those moments too, it feels so isolating and it feels like this has never happened to anyone else and you're in the worst pain and no one understands it. But like it always helped me in moments like that to remember that like people understand how I feel and people have gone through it and they've come out on top. And like, because it's so, being sad is so isolating and you really feel like you're the only one to ever be sad. And it's like, you are not. And like, not saying that to like minimize the way you feel, but just to show you that like there are so many people that have been through this before and that like can help you and like lift you through it. And you don't have to do it alone. Like reach out to people and just like know that like it's gonna suck in the beginning, but like it's such a blessing in disguise. Because why the would you want someone that just leaves you out of the blue? That is so fucked up.
Yeah, and you don't need closure for that. That's your closure.
I know.
Because that's the thing. That's like a common thing, like psychologically, that like you want closure. Like, why did you leave? What did I do?
Yeah.
It's not about you. And like slay for like thinking it is.
Yeah.
But like love like keep it up. But like don't go asking for answers. That's your fucking answer.
Dude, closure is just prolonging the pain. Like everyone's like, I need closure, and it's like you don't.
Sometimes
like, you really don't.
Well, because we're amazing at like creating our own theories.
Right.
Our brain will create our own theory that'll protect us.
Yeah.
But if we like hear it from them,
this man clearly doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Ever.
Because what the hell kind of decision is that?
That's gay one.
Right. And we're back to the LGBT of it all.
Yeah, back you go.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I like this one.
Okay, obsessed.
I need some advice. My good friend did not wish me a happy birthday. We have been friends for 10 years. I feel hurt, so I cut her off. Am I being dramatic? That's so funny because I saw this guy's stand-up set where he was like, it's so funny because girls will cut off girls for like forgetting a birthday, but my friend doesn't even know when my birthday is. And I'm like, interesting. I've experienced this. And I just told her, I was like, that really hurt me. And she was like, I'm so sorry. Because I'm like, but also, I don't know. It's different because I'm 30 now. So when like close friends of mine, not close, but like friends of mine forget my birthday. Like some did this year. I did not give a fuck. Like, you got a life of your own.
Yeah.
But like, if you forgot it, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of crazy.
I think I think it really depends on the person. I think I'd probably be more mad if like a family member would like miss that. I don't expect people to walk around with like a calendar like jotted in their brain. Like I think I'll post a fucking story and I'll
September 30th.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
And I'll watch it flood in and like gag it, but like I'm just
right. When y'all look at my story on my birthday and don't wish me happy birthday, and you're my good friend, that's crazy.
And you know who's watching that story? That pop man.
And he didn't even wish me a happy birthday.
Rude.
No, I'm too old for him. But anyways, so, but is she being dramatic?
Cutting off forever? I don't know.
Immediate cutoff. It depends on, you should bring it up to her and be like, this really hurt me, and then see how she reacts.
Yeah, because if she gets overly defensive,
she's like, well, you and your birthday.
Exactly. Then that's the girl to leave. But if she's like, hey, I actually had a really terrible day that day, and I like my mind was not in the right place. Like, why don't we work this out?
Yeah.
Then like peruse,
girl,
and congeal.
My 21st birthday, I got blacked out, obviously, and my really good friend in college like didn't post on my birthday.
Oh, they're dead.
No, and I literally called her and like cried on the phone about it. And then I woke up next morning. I was like, sorry, that was kind of crazy. So,
could you imagine having a boyfriend?
No,
ever. Could you imagine having a boyfriend that doesn't post on your birthday? That's probably like.
The way I'm like, never post me. I don't want.
Well, I'll never post a man, but a man can post me.
Well, yeah, because like, We would be with someone with like a 300 following private account.
Girl.
So they can post us.
I post a man and I tag him. The dolls
Nope.
would go.
They
The
won!
dolls attack because they're like, oh,
Yeah.
he likes her.
Why
like
is
me.
that true though?
Girl. The one thing I've learned about dolls, they don't give a if you're in a relationship. Because the fucking pool is so small.
Right.
It's like, this shit's like White Elephant. I'm going to take the Alexa. I'm going to take the weighted blanket from Sarah. It's like that, but boyfriends and dolls.
My friend of 10 years is getting married, and my boyfriend was not invited because she said it was a small wedding and only close friends and family invited. I have been with him for 2 years, and they have been around him a handful of times. Would you still go to support your friend? Mind you, it's not that small if 150 people are going.
I recently had a problem like this.
Oh, do tell.
I recently had a problem adjacent to this
Okay.
with a friend's wedding. That hasn't happened yet. Where there was a rule that basically like everyone and like all the family was invited, but it was a no kids allowed wedding, which can make sense,
Yeah.
right? I think like kids, there's a certain cutoff.
They
Like
ruin
I think
everything.
everything,
Right.
but I think like they meant like screaming children,
Yeah.
right? And like a couple of these people, not in my direct friend group, more so in like my extended, like it was like it's like a family friend sort of deal. So they like obviously want to go, but it's like they can't bring their kids, and like people are fucking like. Anyway, it got figured out, but it's like people get really hurt over this shit. It's fucking weddings, man.
I know. So
But I don't know. It's
it's their, that's the thing. I'm like, it's their wedding.
you can't really fight
Yeah.
it. But like you're gonna go, yeah. I wouldn't. I would just be like, I Captain. It's one day of your fucking life.
Right. It's like go show up, support, show out. Yeah. It's like you can't do much.
But also, if it is like a situation where like all her other friends' boyfriends are there, then you peruse the conversation.
Well, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Because then it's like your friend is shady, or your friend just hates your boyfriend.
Right. So yeah, if there are other boyfriends there, I would bring it up after the wedding.
Congeal it after the honeymoon. No, during.
Literally.
I'm so grateful because I'm gonna get married to you
And thank God, and no boyfriends are invited.
or kids.
Yeah, or kids.
I was just about to say that.
Exactly.
I'm obsessed with you. You know that?
I perused.
Do you feel a little bit better?
Yes.
You do?
I feel so much better.
Promise.
That's actually crazy. And I know I sound monotone right now, but I do feel so much better. I'm like, wait, everything's fine.
It's the energy transfer. We just like really be converting each other's energy.
I know, thank God.
I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah.
Grateful for you. Grateful for Brie. Grateful that you guys are going over to the Patreon because we might. Of what? Are we gonna be? What are we spilling?
Well, I'm spilling tea.
Kate is spilling tea. I have some tea that like is gaggy. Last week's tea over there. Woo!
Gagatha.
But yeah, we hope to see you over there.
Yeah, I'm just grateful to be here. Grateful I'm feeling better. Grateful for a safe flight there and back.
Hell yeah.
And grateful to be alive.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We love you, and we will see you next week.
Love you.